Hey Dan. So what you got going on is when you go to create your parts, in this dialog box here, the default thing that was in here got overwritten at some point. You probably typed in a file name. I just randomly typed this one in. So if there's no number symbol in this name box, then that's going to be the name for all of your parts. So I got DWG 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll go ahead and make those. So if I go part properties and I select all four of these, then you'll see that each of these has that same file name, and then when you go to get your report, then that's what it's using. So one option is normally when you create these parts, or if we add part dash and you put a number symbol, then it's going to use the next number in the sequence here. So now if we select those and look at our part properties again, we got 2, 3, 4. So each one has an individual number with that. So that's one thing. Now the other thing you can do, since you're obviously working off of DXF files, is when you import your DXF files, we'll just get rid of those right now. Let me find some here. Rather than using open, if you use import, there's a handy little feature there. Oh, let me see here. Sales. Let's go into training files. And I think I'm working in millimeters right now, so we'll go to here. And I'll just grab a couple here. So if I select these, put these in. So when you use the import option versus just opening the DXF file, it gives you this prompt here, insert file name. And basically what that does is allows you to put the DXF name of the file on the part. So when you go and create your part, it'll use that as the file name. So down here at the bottom, it's prompting me to specify point, so that's where I want to put the part. And then it says specify height, and this would be for the height of the text that you're going to put on here for the part name. So if you don't know how big the part is or how big you want the text to be, I can just left click a couple points, and that's how big the text will be. It doesn't really matter how big the text is. You do want to basically fit within the part. So then the next one, and then it's going to default to that last text height there on all these, which is fine. So you put these on here, put those file names on there, and I think that's all of them. So they've each got their separate little file name on there. So then when I go to create the part, select, we have this little checkbox here, use text as name. So if it sees text on the part, then that's what it's going to use for the file name. If it doesn't see any text on the part, then it's going to use that for the file name plus the number there. So now if we go ahead and create and select and part properties, now they've each got their names from that DXF file. So try using open and import for your DXF files and putting the part names on there. Now if you mess up and you forget to do that, then you can always change the name. So if I go through and I make these parts and I don't have any part names on there and it does that, and you can go into properties and then you can go through, and a little bit tedious, but you can go through and rename these if you need to. So you can just double click on it, bring up the part properties and rename it to your heart's content. So hope that helps, and any questions, let me know. Thanks.